Well, the family members have just gone inside. They've offered evening prayers, and this has been, of course, a very, very trying time for the family. But this is a family that we've been speaking to in the past as well, and they've all been, hoping for a quick, rescue from the tunnel. And of course, this evening there is that hope, which is why you see a lot of people have also gathered here from around the village, around the family's home. And this place is, of course, one of the places where the families are. A lot of people from these villages are also here. We'll try and get in a word from some of them. আপনাদের এই গ্রামের একজন ছেলে এতদিন ধরে আটকে আছে একটা টানেলে, আজকে হোপফুলি বেরোবে, রেস্কিউ করা হবে। নিশ্চয়ই গ্রামের জন্যও এটা একটা মানে শান্তির ব্যাপার।
আজ তো আমরা খুবই আনন্দ হচ্ছে যে আমাদের বাড়ি, আমারই মানে পরিবারের ছেলে, আমার ভাইপো হয়, সৌভিক আমার ভাইপো। তো যেদিকে ওখানে ধস পড়ে চাপ, সেই দিকে আমরা খুবই দুঃখিত, মর্মাহত, সত্যি এখনও মর্মাহত। তো আজকে খবরটা পেলাম যে আজকের মধ্যেই, সন্ধ্যের মধ্যেই নাকি সুড়ঙ্গ থেকে ছেলেগুলোকে বার করে সব অ্যাম্বুলেন্সে নিয়ে যাওয়া হবে শুনলাম। তো আমরা সেই পথ চেয়ে বসে আছি, যাতে করে আমার ভাবি সৌভিক সমেত 41 জন সবাই অন্তত ঠিক অক্ষত অবস্থা সুড়ঙ্গ থেকে বেরিয়ে তারা আবার নতুনভাবে আবার ভবিষ্যতে কাজ করতে পারে, এটি আমি আশা রাখছি, আমাদের গ্রামে এটি আমি চাই।
That's an uncle of Shobhik Pakira who's also was trapped in that tunnel and of course is hoping to be rescued this evening. He says that they're hoping that he comes out healthy, and not just him but everyone else who's trapped in that tunnel as well, because for families like these, it's not been easy. These are breadwinners of the families. They go to these places to work because the families, of course, need them to earn. And when something like this happens, they are, of course, in a lot of trauma. In fact, we had a BJP MLA also writing to the Prime Minister seeking financial assistance for these families as well. But apart from that, the families right now, of course, have been traumatized for what they've been through in the last few days, 17 days to be precise. Now, of course, there's a ray of hope, a silver lining, so to speak. And that is something that, of course, these families also are hoping that they would be able to see their loved ones soon safely rescued from that tunnel in Uttarakhand. But they say that they're still going to be worried and traumatized till they actually meet, these workers who've been trapped. Their families are spending anxious moments before they finally get to see that rescue operation get underway and those workers come out with this huge effort that's been taking place to bring them out of that tunnel safely.
Right. Saurabh, have any of Shobhik's family members are they present at Uttarkashi, and have they managed to speak to him over this entire period of 2 weeks?
Yes, they've. I did speak to him. I did visit the family a couple of days ago, and they have been able to speak to him. The video messages or the audio messages is something that they've been having to, do with, given that they haven't been able to really, contact him in that sense of the term. But they've been speaking to others who are there. In fact, there's others of the family also who are associated. So they've been in contact. But anxious moments for any family when somebody is trapped inside, and that's what this family is also going through.
Right. Saurabh, if you can also tell our viewers, we have these 41 men who have been trapped inside, and all their family members, some of them there, others, of course, still in their villages or their homes, praying for, the final breakthrough in that sense of the workers being brought out. Tell us a little bit about Shobhik. What have they shared? Like, was this his first experience in terms of working at a tunnel? What have the family members been able to tell you?
Well, these family members say that, these are people who have to go out for work. There's no option. They have to work. They have to earn their livelihoods. And these are not very well-to-do families, like that MLA has written in his letter. So obviously they need the finance, they need the money that comes in from, this kind of projects that they are employed in. So they really can't afford to sit at home. So, but in this context, the families also say that, look, they understand this is an accident, and they understand that that every effort is being made to bring these laborers out, and no stone is being left unturned to sort of ensure that all these people who are trapped inside come out safely. And one of the things that's perhaps, stood out for me is that whenever I ask them about their family member, they also say, and we don't want this just for our family member, we want it for everybody. 41 or the number that is stuck. So obviously it is something that they know that it's an accident, but they also are satisfied with the fact that every effort is being made. And another thing they've been saying is, as long as he comes out alive, as long as he comes out healthy, they don't mind the amount of time it takes. Though it's anxious, these are moments that they're perturbed, but they want eventually their son to come out. In fact, Shobhik Pakira's mother and father were here just a short while ago, but they've now gone in because they've also had, they've been speaking to the media. They've had not an easy time in the last few days.